My name is Brandon, also known as Branmatt, and welcome back to yet another StarCraft II replay. Today we have a game from the ladder. It is a 1v1, and this is actually going to be a match between, I believe they're a Masters and a Platinum, so there's a little bit of a separation between them. For anyone who does not know the league order, it is Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Masters, and Grandmasters. So the big thing here is that they're about 2 leagues apart from each other, so a little bit of a separation, but I'm interested in seeing what the ladder system, the ladder system obviously hooked them up together, so Platinum player has quite a bit of skill, but I'm interested in seeing what comes out from both of these players. Our red Terran player is spawning up here in the top right hand corner, and this is Saw, and then down here in the bottom right hand corner, spawning as our blue Zerg player, is Dragnor. So obviously it's going to be a Terran versus Zerg matchup, and we're here on Whirlwind, so it's a very large map. There's 4 spawn locations: top right, bottom right, and then top left, and of course the bottom left hand corner. So 4 different spawns on this map, which means quite a bit of scouting needs to go on, but our Zerg player here, who has the overlords, will be able to immediately send them out. You start off obviously with 1 overlord, and so you can send that overlord out to one of these spawn locations. His second overlord is heading out to another spawn location, and his drone is coming out here for an early expansion. And if we check, we see that there is no spawning pool down just yet, so he's going to go for a hatchery first. And our Terran player over here is going to go for a wall off, the Terran wall off with the barracks here at the front, and has 1 refinery down as well with all 3 of those SCVs mining. This overlord is going to come out. We'll probably spot this base right away. Is rallied to right here, but may move up just a few inches. And if we check, I think he saw that. He does notice, yes, he does notice where our Terran player is now. And so that second overlord will continue over there anyway. Could spot a ninja expand if that's what we happen to see during this game. Who knows? And a first Marine being, or excuse me, Reaper actually being produced. So 1 Reaper, and he might be going just for a straight up Reaper rush. If we look, he seems to know already where the Zerg player is. He goes straight down here, so he's rallied right to the hatchery. This hatchery will spot it right away. It's not like he's going to be... I feel like that was supposed to be hidden down here because the drone wouldn't see it or something. Or he might just be straight up going for the expansion hatchery right away. That's kind of a bold move with 1 Reaper. And if we look, there's a second Reaper being produced as well as 6 Zerglings. So he's going to have quite a few Zerglings right off the bat anyway. Also, as this extractor up mining, these Zerglings are going to come out. See this Reaper? They are not on creep, so they're going to be kind of slow. He might be able to get off a drone or 2. Here we'll see the drones are going down. We have the Queen being birthed as well, but the Queen is not going to be out for another few seconds here, and the Queen does come out, and these Zerglings might get a kill off on this Reaper. The Reaper is able to get down here to the second expansion, but a Queen's going to be there as well. There's a Zergling, 2 Zerglings down here. So he's well defended against any sort of Reaper rush. He has 2 Reapers, but he's not going to be very effective now. He's throwing down his second base as well, so he's going to get up that second base, start getting up his economy. He's noticing that this isn't really going to work out all that well. These Reapers pretty much could die off very quickly. Not going to be able to kill off a Queen or anything. Might be able to pick off a drone or 2, but with these Zerglings Queens out, this attack is pretty much useless. Losing 1 of those Reapers, and the second Reaper might be able to get out here. Actually, might pick off a drone. So he gets 1 drone there before pulling out of the base and staying out. If we look in the workers, or excuse me, that's income. If we look at the workers killed, he does have 2 drones killed, but nothing too major, nothing that would stop our Zerg player, especially with that early expansion. It's not really a problem at all for him. And Overlord also scouting to the top. It seems like he rerouted that Overlord in a bunker coming down. He wants to be prepared for any sort of Zergling rush early attacks. And that second base almost finishing up here has this factory producing Hellions with the reactor on it, also putting down a reactor on the barracks, and it seems like he's putting up a second factory, so he's probably going to go pretty mech heavy at this point. He has his factory, maybe he has both of his factories rallied to that Reaper, so it looks like he's going to try to be aggressive because he's already sending his Hellions out into the battlefield. And Overlord is sitting here properly positioned so that the Terran player can't actually see the Overlord. If we look in the Terran player's vision, he doesn't actually see him, but he's able to get a little bit of vision. Our Zerg player is able to get a little bit of vision. And more Hellions coming along. Constantly building those Hellions. It looks like he's going to do... Ooh, he switched out that barracks with that reactor again. He wants to get even more Hellion production, possibly. He might go for Widow Mines. Supply depot half finished. That's barely even like a second into it. 0.7. That's literally the only time, I promise you, that you'll ever see 0.7 is where something was paused. He also scanner swept in his own base. He might have suspected, I don't know what he was looking for. Maybe a burrowed Zergling? Doubt it, though. There would be no burrowed Zerglings. Maybe it was just a mistake. He's going to come here and, wow, this Zergling army, who does have the speed upgrade, will be able to come out. Might be able to get a surround off of properly positioned. And quite a few Hellions might be able to finish off a queen or two here. And this force is looking pretty threatening from our Terran player. Quite a bit of damage being taken, but able to pull those queens back into the base. Not actually taking any deaths from those queens. So able to keep those queens alive. Also coming down here, might be able to get off the kill. Probably will just cancel this third base, but that'll keep the Terran player distracted for a short little while. And will he cancel? Yes, he does cancel. And these Zerglings come up. Quite a few Zerglings, it seems, will be killed. If you keep them lined up like that, the Hellions are super effective, so dealing out a lot of damage. Also, you might be able to pick off another drone or two. And getting right here in this concave, a perfect place to prevent any sort of surround, and all those Zerglings wiped out, units killed, 41 units killed for the Terran player. He's going to head back in here. He might be able to kill off both of these queens. He has 12 more Zerglings in production, but they're not out on the field right now, which does not help at all. A bunch of these drones might end up getting roasted. And there we go, a bunch of drones and Zerglings getting roasted right away. These Hellions are being super effective. And really, I don't think he's lost many Hellions. We check, he's at 22 workers killed, and really only 4 units killed for Dragnor. One of them, I believe, is a Reaper. So really, he hasn't lost much. He's up to 5 units killed, and there we go. He does leave the game, almost killing off a queen there. That was a really quick game and a really well done. A lot of pressure here from Saw, our Terran player. So congratulations to him for winning the game. Thank you very much for watching. He did a really good job at just keeping up that pressure. Reapers didn't really work out, but that Hellion pressure was really well done. So congratulations to Saw for winning the game. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and like and favorite the video. Also, leave your thoughts about the game in a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.